Hello YouTube. It's about time I do this review. I just wanted to wait a week for the game to come out so I could play it more and just get my perspective on it. And note, this is all my perspective. Nobody's telling me what to think on this game. This is all my opinion. Some people might factor in it, but all this is my opinion of what I decided on this game and what I think about the game. So let's go into the good details about the game. I set my expectations. I wanted more maps. I got more maps. I don't know about bigger, but I don't know why I said bigger, to be honest. I mean, some of them were kind of bigger, and I like how they kind of did effects in it, because I've noticed, like, when I was in the Hidden Leaf Village, I did something, a building would fall down, so that was all good. Now, to another thing was a bigger character roster. We all knew we were getting a bigger character roster. We're still getting more characters in the DLC. I think we're getting the Sound Ninja 4, so that's great. We'll have more characters. That's a plus. Another thing that I liked about the game was the fighting mechanics. To me, the fighting mechanics, I think, were the best out of all Storm games. Now, the reason why I say this is because I like how what they did was you can switch up your characters, but you don't have to. Like, I was worried about that when the game first came out, is like that you had to switch your characters, your supports, and stuff like that, but you don't. You can just keep fighting without switching your supports. But I like switching my supports anyways. I like having that option. I think it's pretty good. Another thing I like is the more ultimate team jutsus, like where, say, like Sasuke and Itachi, they do something, and then, say, Rin, Kakashi, and Obito, they do something like that. There's more of those. Like, in Revolution, they didn't have as much as those as they did in this game, so I like that. And I like how they took out counter, definitely. I like how counter just bounces you back now, don't do nothing to you. They still have that little trinket, but you could do that in Storm 3. You just had to hold down B, and then you would like hit somebody, and then your supports would go, but it's not. And plus, the trinket's not as long as the counter was, so it don't really bother me as much. And, yeah, another thing was the boss battles. They were awesome. They were so good. They were on point to me. My favorite fight in the whole story mode was Sasuke versus Naruto, just because of the fact, because the cutscenes they did in the middle of the fights, they were so awesome. And I'll get into the cutscenes in a minute. So, yeah. But, anyways, the story mode was pretty good. Like I said, I'll get into the story mode in a minute. And the online, though, here's a bad part. The online, it needs to be patched. I don't know if I've heard it's bad on PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know about PC, but I think they need to patch. They definitely no, I don't think they need to patch it, which they will probably. I mean, because a lot of people are complaining about it. It's not that bad for me, but it's still bad. I mean, they just need to patch it. And also, another thing, I'm getting into the cutscenes now. People have been complaining about the cutscenes, saying that the beginning of the game, like where the cutscenes were just pictures kind of moving and then talking. I didn't really like that, but then it's okay. It didn't bother me as much as I heard some other people saying it was bothering them, but it didn't bother me as bad. Now, the thing that bothered me the most in this whole entire game was the dub lip syncing. Like, they need to go back and patch that or something, because the dub lip syncing on Neji's death, oh my gosh. I'm just going to go ahead and say, that made me so mad, because you see Neji, he's like talking, and like when he died, not when he died, but when he stopped talking, his mouth was still moving. Like, okay, that was just, and there was other situations where they did that. I'm just going to name that one. There were a bunch of other situations. Sometimes it was okay. It was good, but sometimes it was just freaking terrible. And especially on Neji's death, like, really? Really? You could have done better. All the other previous Storm games that I know of, from what I remember, did not have bad dub lip syncing. So, what's the problem here? I don't know. But, anyways, yeah, another thing was that people were complaining about was the, what am I thinking of? Actually, nothing, never mind. I don't know why I said that. Forgive me, guys. But anyways, this game overall was good in my opinion. So, I'm not really going to count the patching, the online, because, again, they'll patch that. So I'm going to give this game an 8 out of 10 because it met most of my expectations except the dub lip syncing, and then a lot of people, they didn't like the way that they did the cutscenes, but after that the cutscenes were pretty good. Like when they got to the point where the anime anime wasn't there, the cutscenes got really good. I'd say my favorite fight would be Sasuke versus Naruto. I've already said that. My second would be my guy going 8 gates versus Madara. Hands down, favorite fight in the game. I mean, second favorite fight in the game. I don't know why I said favorite fight, but that was good. I love that. I love playing as 8 gate guy, and I just went in and crushed Madara. And another thing, I heard something. It was in the IGN review. Like they were saying, like the IGN review was a bunch of bullcrap, but they had a newbie reviewer, and it was saying that the AIs were too strong. Do you want the AIs to be too easy? And another thing I forgot. They're saying the game, you can beat it in 5 hours with no cutscenes or 5 hours with cutscenes. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's 5 hours with no cutscenes. Well, you're supposed to watch the cutscenes anyways. Like, watch the cutscenes. The game, overall, it took me about 2 days to beat. So I got about, I want to say about 7 to 10 hours in the story mode total. And then I've been playing the online with friends. As you can see, as my online match I've uploaded. I've already got the battles recorded for the second online match, so don't worry about that, guys. But anyways, like I said, this game was an 8 out of 10. Tell me the review was good or bad in the comments below. Leave a like if you like Storm 4. Leave a like if you enjoyed my review. Subscribe. Help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers. I greatly, really appreciate that. And have a nice day, guys. I'm out.